Well, it looks like it's too late for Pochettino. If you look at his press conferences, he becomes aggressive, mad, frustrated, very, very defensive, and to a certain extent, very rude, especially toward Chelsea fans. Hey guys, my name is Ogs. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below, my friends. Take 1 second only to help this channel with YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much. We continue. This morning, a bomb came from Germany saying that Chelsea are willing to sign Mr. Hansi Flick as their new coach. And everything is connected, right? If you look at Pochettino press conferences now, yesterday he said, enough is enough. Everybody need to support the manager. The manager need time. I have all the press conferences in one of my channels. If you don't know, we have like 2, 3, or 4 channels that we post different kind of content. The link is going to be in the description down below if you are interested. So his press conferences are becoming even so boring because he repeats the same thing over and over again. Probably because of his English. Instead of like a short answer, he's going to answer a simple question for 15 minutes. So frustrating. But Pochettino knows something. The owners already stopped talking to him altogether. And Chelsea been linked with Amorim. They've been linked with De Zerbi. So. Now, according to sources in Germany, Hansi Flick is the #1 choice for Chelsea Football Club. What do you think about this news? You see, Christian Falk from FC Bayern, he's very, very close to German football. He knows everybody over there. And when he comes up with something like this, you have to trust him. He says, Hansi Flick and Chelsea, Mauricio Pochettino could now be replaced by the former Bayern boss. What I like about Flick is he loves youth. He took Jamal Musiala from Chelsea Academy, 17 years old, straight to the first team at Bayern. And he went to win the Champions League the first season. 17 years old. Age is just a number. When he was in the national team, he was taking like 18 years old. He doesn't care about the age. And the second thing that I like about him is that he's like me, anti-money to a certain extent. He doesn't believe that money is the solution for everything. He believes that developing what you got and buying key players is going to make your team more solid than spending 1 billion on useless players from somewhere. So I'm going to play a clip at the end of this video so you see his philosophy and how he said he loves like English football. But the problem with English football is that they don't develop youngsters. Their own youngsters don't play in England because they have too much money to buy and buy and buy. This is exactly what I've been repeating for years. Solution in football is being smart. Yes, you can have money, but spend money on players that will help you really, not on people like Raheem Sterling or Koulibaly or Aubameyang and people like that. You have to be very, very smart. So, have you changed your mind? In the last few games, Pochettino tactically is doing good. What I've been asking for all this time, but I think it's a little bit too late. Where were you with all this? And beating Tottenham Hotspurs yesterday just showed you that excuses about youngsters, young team is just stupid, and it's not true because you can win. You can still win games with youngsters. All you have to do is to use common sense. Now Pochettino is using a little bit of common sense, but I think the owners already made up their mind. If you look at the comment here, many people really want Pochettino out, but many people are flip-flopping. I can't even speak. Flip-flopping based on the result. So would you continue with Pochettino or would you go for Hansi Flick?
My part.
Now, what made you want to take part?
Okay. I think the idea to bring the kids from many nations together, so it's fantastic, and this shows us that the football brings the world together, and it's in this time it's very important to do this.
Can you be sorry?
Yeah, it's okay.
You'll be passing on the same tips that helped you win the World Cup, hopefully.
Yeah, maybe we will see some of these players at the World Cup at Qatar. Is it? No, could be no. Russia. No, 2018 from this player. Do you think? I think more. Yeah. No problem.
Okay, and finally, because I know you've got a lot of people to get through, but now obviously I'm from England, we're rubbish at football. Have you got any tips that I could take home so that England might win the World Cup before I die?
Well, it's a very difficult question. No, I think I like the English football, but the problem is they have too much money, and the thing is, I saw the last 10-11 months. I saw so many youth teams, also from England, and they have fantastic players. But I think they cannot play at the Premier League, and this is really bad. And I think in the future they have to think about it, what to do with the talents, and it's not so easy.
Okay, so would you say it's worth our while investing more in youth?
Fun?
Would you say it's worth investing more in youth, concentrating on young players earlier on?
Yes, also because I think a lot of players, English players, are really good, and maybe if you have 1 or 2 or 3 teams, they are not so. They have normally no chance to win the Premier League. Maybe on the middle of the tabella is table now.
The table?
Table, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe on the middle of the table they have to decide. Okay, we want to focus on this players. Maybe it's one of the things they can do. I'm not sure if it helps, but could be.
Yeah, I think it surprised everyone.
Probably surprised himself.
Yeah, probably. But maybe it helped being an assistant, because he was so close to the boys and he could relate to them. Every player has spoken about his human side and how close he is to the players. But also it helps the fact that the players are performing so well on the pitch. And I think just that intensity that he's brought to the team, that togetherness, every player works, and if they don't play. And the clinical, and he's got a great spine. You think about Neuer, he's got Boateng and Alaba, he's got Muller, he's got Lewandowski, he's got leaders in there to help the dressing room with the young guys. It's a perfect time.
I think sometimes that is an area that is very undervalued, not spoken about enough, is the human touch and the personality of a manager, that he brings that connection to the squad.
Especially important these days, it seems.
Hugely important. These are guys are famous guys. They're huge personalities themselves, big characters, egos everywhere. And for a manager to be able to control that, and I think the fact that he's been a number 2 somewhere and probably been that glue in the dressing room, because the number 2s are normally the glue, the manager's normally the stern one.
But number 2s don't normally, when they step up, achieve 2.
But what I'm saying, he's understood, and the players have known him in that capacity. Then to change and go into the Bayern as the first team manager, then it's about his intelligence to switch over, to change, but to also keep that human element that he seems to have done, because the pictures there tell you all. They seem like they love him.
Yeah. If you think, it just takes off. It helps when you got Neuer playing like the best goalkeeper in the world again, but I think it was just the right time, right place. Everything fell into place, And towards the end, it looked like they didn't even have a weakness.
That's intelligence.
It is, yeah.
He's got the experienced players who have got influence in that change room. They're on side. The younger players who were maybe at the time thinking, who is this guy? He was a number 2. I don't respect that. That's not the kind of manager I wanted. But the experienced ones like the Mullers, the Neuers, the Boatangs say, no, you guys, he's the man. Come with us. And all of a sudden, it's a knock-on effect, domino effect. And it's like sheep. They follow, and here we are today.
Yeah.